Americans pay around $1,000 a month for Ozempic. In Britain, it's about $90. And almost everything you've heard about why that it's costly to make, that you can just buy it cheap abroad, that nothing will ever change, is a myth. So before you panic about the price, here are the 4 biggest and what's actually going on. First, the ground rules. This is a cost comparison, not medical advice. We're not doctors. And nothing here tells anyone to start, stop, switch, or import a medication. Every figure comes from public sources: the Peterson-KFF Health System Tracker, peer-reviewed research in the Journal of the American Medical Association, the FDA, and Medicare's own negotiated prices. Where a number is an estimate or still changing, we'll say so. Myth 1, it's expensive because it's expensive to make. Not really. A peer-reviewed analysis in the Journal of the American Medical Association, summarized by Yale, estimated the active drug could be produced at a profit for under $1 a month and a whole pen for only a few dollars. Whatever you're paying not paying for the chemistry. The price is decided long after the drug is made. Myth 2, other countries must get a cheaper, weaker version. They don't. It's the same molecule from the same company in the same brand name pen. In the United States, Ozempic lists around $936 a month. The identical pen lists for about $93 in the United Kingdom, $87 in Australia, and $83 in France. And those are in US dollars for the very same product. That's 5 to 10 times less for nothing different in the box. The only real difference is that those countries negotiate one national price. The United States, until very recently, didn't, so the price floated up to whatever the market would bear. Before the next 2, and the next one is the dangerous one, we built a free, plain English checklist for exactly this: what's real, what's risky, and what to ask before you trust any price. It's linked in the description. Myth 3, so just buy it cheaper abroad or online. This is the one that can hurt you. The moment a drug costs 10 times less somewhere else, a gray market rushes to fill the gap. By the middle of 2025, the FDA had logged over 1,100 adverse event reports tied to compounded versions, many from people dosing themselves wrong out of a multi-dose vial, some ending up in the hospital. In December of 2025, the FDA seized counterfeit Ozempic that had slipped into the legitimate US supply chain. Fake pens with the wrong ingredients or none at all. A real prescribed version is one thing. The unverified bargain vial is another, and the cheapest source is often the least verified. Myth 4, the American price is stuck and nothing will ever change. It's already changing. Through new federal deals in late 2025, the cash price dropped toward $350 a month, and the Medicare price to around $245. Medicare even negotiated the drug down about 71%, though that price only takes effect in 2027. So the 10 times gap is real, but it's shrinking. Even at $350, it's still 3 or 4 times the price abroad, but it's moving. So here's the picture, both sides on the table. The savings other countries get are real. The production cost is genuinely a few dollars. And not wanting to pay $1,000 a month isn't greedy, it's math. But the risks are real too. The cheapest source is the least verified. The gray market is full of fakes, and the price here is changing fast enough that today's bargain can be next year's ripoff. The honest move isn't buy it abroad or pay whatever they ask. It's to know what you're actually paying for and what a too cheap version might cost you. That's a conversation for you and a licensed prescriber, not a website. If a no-hype breakdown like this is useful, subscribe. The real cost of care, no clinic ads, no sponsors. And I want your take: $1,000 here, $90 there. Is the system broken, or are Americans just the only ones paying full freight? Tell me below. You shouldn't have to go broke to feel whole.